All right. Good evening. Good morning. Good afternoon. Sister Tina here. I know it feels like it's 7 or 8 o'clock here, but to tell you the truth, I think it's like maybe 5:30 or 6 o'clock. It's getting dark, and I tell you, uh, I'm not used to this winter, but I guess I gotta get used to it eventually. Uh, sorry, my eyes is itching, but I just thought I want to let you know what's going on. I admit, guys, I feel overwhelmed with what's going on. I mean, every time, you flick on the news, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's on the internet, social media, it doesn't matter. It's, I guess when you're an empath like me, that's how it feels sometimes. You feel sorry you can't help but, feel how people feel. And then it comes to a point where you can't, you don't know what to do or how to let people know, what you're going through, right? Uh, like for instance, what's going on with Venezuela. I mean, Trump decides, to invade another person's country all because, they have, they richly oil and their leader is just about corrupt as them, right? And what's going on with child care. I mean, really, it's bad enough you're trying to, starve the kids, but now you are stopping the parents of affordable child care. And another thing, um, what's going on with ICE? ICE is crazy, y'all. I mean, this is why I always tell Sonora, to, you know, when she leave our home, leave our, protections, just be careful, you know, be aware, make sure that, like if even a police officer come to you for no reason, you know, I would just, look at them straight in the eye and tell them, what can I do for you, officer, or do you have a warrant, before they even, do something like detain you for something that you never did, right? Uh, but I mean, I guess that's Trump's plan, to like really distract us. We still own him for the Epstein files. Don't get me wrong. We're not gonna give up on that no matter what, because Trump need to realize that the Epstein file is important, very important, because eventually, someday, they're gonna all things that being done in the dark will definitely come to light. Let's say that, because this ain't no joke. Yeah, many of y'all like the fact that y'all voted him in and think that he's really doing a good job. But see, the thing is, things are starting to fall apart. Slowly but surely, it is falling. I mean, racism is starting getting so expensive to a point to where people don't even have a job anymore, right? Say the wrong word or say the wrong thing or did something wrong. Guess what? You lost your job. You lost your reputation. You lost your clout and all that stuff, right? I mean, why do folks do that? Y'all think, yeah, by becoming racist, uh, and get paid, by GoFund or GoSendMe or whatever, y'all getting paid off, these folks who feel that, you did your job and now you deserve to be paid and this kind of stuff. I don't understand, right? I mean, for the two people that, that got deleted, one, one was a mother and a lesbian, and the other was a guy who I wish he shouldn't have shot up on New Year's Eve. See, that's the danger of shooting up during New Year, and I really wish people need to realize it is not tradition anymore. It's safety. I mean, if you go out there and decide to shoot your pew pew up in the air, once whatever comes out gotta come down. And trust me, that's the last thing you want to do is shoot up something that has to come down due to gravity, right? It's not going up in space. It's going, it has to come down, right? But I mean, seriously. I mean, to me, see, that's what I'm saying. You know, ICE is getting out of control. They don't care. They don't care if you're an American citizen anymore. All they care about is, like, you are, as they say, endangering them. Even if you didn't mean to hit them, or you shot up your pew pew up in the air, and you didn't, point it at them. He just figured, once he saw you with that weapon, you're a danger. So he had the right to delete you. Guys, I tell you the truth. See, this is what I'm saying. This is so overwhelming, and this is just the beginning of 2026. I mean, sure, we got to do something about that. But, I'll tell you what. White folks need to realize we're not going to do what they're going to expect us to do. We're not going to do like we did back when George Floyd, got deleted back in the day. We learned that lesson. We're not going to do that. If y'all want to go to the anti-ICE protest, by all means, go ahead. It don't bother us, right? But all we know is that we will, continue to pray for both their families, because they do not deserve to be deleted like that. I don't care if you're ICE, if you're a police officer. Y'all should have known better. Y'all shouldn't shoot unarmed people just because you assume. Well, Keith did have one, but he wasn't directly pointed at him. But Regina, she didn't deserve to be, deleted. All because, she was driving away. And the ICE agent decided to be in front of it and act like, oh, she's about to hit me or something like that. Please. I mean, seriously. See, this is what I'm saying. This is just so overwhelming. And on top of that, ICE, Miss Ice Princess herself telling, Americans to, pay for their lunches or pay for their whatever. No. We're not going to pay for their meals. And we're definitely not paying for their hotel stays either. For Hilton, I don't blame everybody for boycotting Hilton. I don't blame them. Boycott Hilton. Boycott any hotel who houses these ICE agents, no matter what city they're at. Boycott them. Let them know. Y'all go lose, since you want to help, these terrorists. I tell you what, yeah, you get money for old Trumpy boy. Get money for him, since he spent our money on them. You don't deserve our money anyway. And I tell you, see, this is what I'm saying. This is crazy, y'all. This is too much. And I mean, on top of that, Trump told me he wanted to invade Greenland. Greenland has nothing to do with us. Leave Greenland alone. Leave the people alone. They've been living on that land for hundreds, if not thousands of years. They don't need you to invade their space, man. Leave them alone. That's their home. That's their country. Stop trying to invade them like you did Venezuela. Stop it. I don't care if Trump see this, hear this. I don't care. I'm telling it like it is. All this so-called truth that he been posting on his social media, that's all lies. I don't care. All he trying to do is be on TV, be on social media, be on whatever, anybody that, piss him off. I don't care. All I know is I thank God. I thank God every day. I don't have to, what I'm doing, right now, I'm not doing this for no clout. I'm not doing this just to get no follower. It's up to y'all. If God gave you the freedom to do, to decide on, who to follow, that kind of stuff, so be it. For me, I'm not that kind of person. Just like I want to monetize. But the thing is, y'all want to give me something, that's fine. If not, that's fine too. All I know is I'm trying to do my little, I'm selling my bags. I'm selling my jewelry. That's what I'm doing. I'm just letting y'all know. I know y'all might be preparing for Valentine's Day. I kept telling y'all I got the hookup. I'm trying to tell you, don't spend all your money, because left to right, you be hearing these people are losing their jobs. Yes, they are losing their jobs. Tyson, Ford, UPS, Amazon. Yes, all those famous companies, they are laying off people left to right. And Trump told me he want all women to stay home. If you're married and you have kids, stay home with them. That's why he's shutting off the voucher system. All because of one lie from a guy who looked like he belonged in high school, spreading lies about Somalis are fraudulent in their child care. Yeah, I said it. Fraudulent. With what proof? All by the mouth and the video from this guy? A guy didn't hardly know. Guys, I tell you the truth. We all know it's a setup. It really is. Everything Trump does is a setup. Everything. What he did with SNAP. What he did with the ACA. What he's doing. He is slowly, surely trying to delete us. This is why I tell ya, always have a plan B just in case. I know it's the cold, flu, and COVID season. Most of my friends and family, they're sick right now. They are sick. They can't go to the hospital because you know how much it costs to go to the ER. You know how much it costs, for the treatments and the medication and stuff. I understand. I know. But yet this is a time. This is why we need God right now. God is telling us to be still. And that's exactly what we're doing. We are be stilling. We're not going to be out there, hooping and hollering and, marching and saying we shall overcome or, nope. Don't expect us to. We're not going to do it. That's not us. We're not going to do it. So if you expect us to go out there and be with you white folks and, other folks, out there, marching for what happened to, those two that got deleted by ICE, no. I'm sorry, we can't. I believe in justice. But this here is the wrong kind of justice. God is justice. I'm just letting y'all know. This is why I'm saying it just overwhelms me to a point. I figure I want to vent. I want to let this out of my system right now because I can't keep this in. It's not good keeping it in. If you're an empath and you feel like I do about what's happening, what's going on, vent. Even if you don't have to do it online, vent to someone. Vent to someone who understands, who you are. Okay? So, for now, I'm just, asking y'all to continue to pray for this here United States. Because I'm glad some of the people of MAGA realize their mistakes. Especially in certain states like Nebraska, Texas, Tennessee, Arkansas, Arizona, all these places. Wow. This is why I always said this is a FAFO moment. Always. And it's not going to stop. Even if Trump be impeached. That's why I always be telling y'all. His whole administration got to go. From him to the vice president to the secretary of state. All of them. They got to go. Where they going to go? I don't know. I don't care. Send them on an island. Send them on that brother's island. Since they all want to be brothers and sisters so bad. Send them anywhere. But for me, all I'm just saying, this is why, we try to support each other. So this is what I'm saying. But you know what? I don't care how long I'm going to, do this. I'm going to put it on YouTube because I got a lot to say. What's on my mind. I mean, this is why I tell y'all to always have a plan B. I don't care. Have a plan B, have a plan C, have a plan D. I don't care. All the way up to Z. Because y'all should have known this was going to happen. And y'all want to get mad at black folk for the fact they telling you he was going to do this mess. Yeah, I haven't read the Project 2025. I didn't read that because that was too long. And they did that on purpose. Because they know if we like to read, anything, they made it to where it'd be like over 900 something pages. They did that on purpose. They figured once we get to the middle, we're thinking, oh, I'm tired of reading it. Right? That's why I said I said it. They did that on purpose. Right? So sure enough, that's exactly what I'm saying. They definitely did that on purpose. But you know what? Yep. Sure did. And look, I know God told us that we all must love each other. But sometimes you gotta remember that God may tell us to love one another. You gotta love the sinner, but hate the sin. Do the same thing like Christ, has done. Tell you the truth, Trump is not doing that at all. Trump. I've been telling y'all for the longest, Trump do not care. He don't like women. He don't like black folks. He don't like brown folks. He don't like anybody who is not like him. White, misogynistic, a pedo, somewhat rich. Yeah, I said somewhat. Because I don't know if I don't actually believe he is rich, but hey, to each their own. And to tell you the truth, with his health is failing, y'all. I'm serious. His health is failing big time. I mean, he can lie all he wants and saying that he's all right. Trump is never all right. He is not good, y'all. I'm gonna tell you that now. And this is from a person who I thank God fought breast cancer, who has type 2 diabetes. I know someone who is sick. Not just by looking at him, but everything that he's been doing is being shown from the inside out. So it don't bother me. So I've been telling him, if he got a problem with me, he can come find me. I don't care. I'm a black woman who's telling you, I'm a black Christian woman. Let's say that. Who is out there speaking on behalf of those who can't speak for themselves. I am speaking for the mothers. I'm speaking as a black woman. I'm speaking as someone who used to work at a child care center. I am speaking for those who need help. So I'm telling it like it is. And I'm keeping it real. This is not AI, y'all. I'm a real person with real feelings, who cares, who loves, who do what she can to maybe trying to help someone if I can. If I had enough money, even if I won the lottery, I'd give what I could. But for now, this is what I'm saying. This is what I'm giving right now. I'm not giving no advice unless you want it. If you want advice, I give it to you. But like I said, I'm just keeping it real. I'm telling you the truth. Ladies and gentlemen, especially those who are within God's church. And I'm going to tell y'all now, I'm not going to debate y'all. If y'all love what Trump is doing, do me a favor. Keep it to yourself. Please, just keep that to yourself. All right? I'm not the kind of person I don't want y'all to get on there lying to me, telling me how good he's doing. Please stop lying. If God can see through your lies, I can too. All right, I'm just telling you like it is. Stop lying. We are supposed to be all of one blood. We are supposed to be doing what Christ has done, back in the day. Are we actually doing that? No. Then why are you following someone who's doing the opposite of what Christ is telling us to do, of what he done? Why? Please tell us that. And yet you wonder why farms are going under, why food is so expensive, why rent is so high. There are more homeless people out there, even though there are more houses being built. Like I said, I would love to monetize this. I really do. It's up to you. If y'all want to help me out, I'll give you my PayPal and my Cash App, but I give it to you in private. I'm not gonna leave it in public. I'm not gonna do that. This is why I said I'm leaving that up to y'all. But for now, please, Lord knows, this is what's dividing us right now. It's not just about the migrants. It's not just about Trump trying to take over Greenland and Venezuela. There's something deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what? I feel a whole lot better. I feel better. All glory, to the Almighty God, because I admit I feel a bit mad. I feel frustrated, but I'm just glad. I just thought I want to let y'all know. This is why I'm saying we all need to work together. We should. This is what family, we need to work as a family to figure out what needs to be done about child care situation. I remember back in the day when Sonora was born. We was living in a small town. Now, I think back then, I don't think we had child care like we did, now. So, Sonora was being babysat by my old babysitter, right? Same street. And we were cool with that for a while until we moved back up here to Cincinnati. Now, Cincinnati, I'm not too crazy about putting her in no child care back then, but I don't hold that against them for finding out that, there was something wrong with Sonora and had her tested over at Children's Hospital. That's when I found she had autism. I don't hold nothing against them. I'm glad they did. Any other time they probably would have seen something like, something else physical or, emotional to a point they probably would have called the cops on us. But I don't hold nothing against them. But ladies and gentlemen, this is what I'm saying. Y'all need to start getting along and figure out, what needs to be done. Let's go back to the days to where, we move closer, not farther, closer to where we need to ask our loved ones, whether it's a grandparent, whether it's an uncle, an auntie, can help with child care. Y'all need to work something out on how y'all getting paid and stuff. Because I know it's not easy. You want someone to be with your child after school or when they on, we just had a winter break. But now, before long, spring break will be coming soon. And teenagers, y'all need to start helping out too. If y'all have, younger siblings, help your parents out. Babysit them if you have to, but don't ask them for money like that. Do what you can to help out. Take care of your siblings. Now, job situation. This is why I'm saying this is a perfect opportunity for y'all to make your own job. Don't assume once you get out there, it's easy for y'all to find a job, especially if you're older, if you're a woman, especially if you're a single mom. Trust me, it is not easy. It's not like it was back in the day where there were plenty of jobs. Now, the government can lie and say, oh, there are plenty of jobs out there. All you have to do is apply. No. This time it's harder. Why I say it's harder? Because they're not only going by just experience and your skill set. They want to see how loyal you are. They might ask you some dumb questions like, are you loyal to MAGA? Or, do you trust Trump? They sometimes might put that on you, whether you like it or not. This is why I said I'm happy for people who have a job that work a side hustle. Now, whatever side hustle you had in mind, I would say go for it, but continue to stay on that job until you feel financially secure. Then you can let go. Even if you do YouTube, or I'm not sure about TikTok. I'm not crazy about y'all doing TikTok. Y'all want to do TikTok? That's up to y'all. All I'm saying is, if y'all want to stay on Facebook and YouTube and maybe X or Instagram, by all means, do that. Do what you can. Make enough for your family to set aside for a rainy day, as old folks say. Do what you can. And if you do make that enough money, invest correctly. Be careful who you invest with, because the scammers are out there, y'all. Scammers are out there. They see you. They know you. If you out there, saying how much money you make or how you make your money, they are looking at you like bling bling. They're looking at you like, like a lion going after his prey. I'm telling y'all, please be careful. These scammers don't care. All they care about is your money. Or better yet, put some money aside to help someone with their business. Even better, since the billionaires don't want to do it. Yeah, I said it. Billionaires don't want to do it. They want to use our money for them to grow rather than help other people, right? They don't care. Do what you can. This is why I'm saying we all got to help one another. If you're rich, help them. It doesn't matter if you help, some struggling students who are struggling for student debt. Help them out. Because trust me, when you do that, when the time comes, they're going to help you in case of your need, right? or better yet, I would say, you know, start, start a grocery store. Certain grocery stores like Publix and Kroger's, they're shutting down. Okay, this is your this is your time to take advantage of the space. Open up a black farmers market. Open up a grocery store, one of these specialty grocery stores, kind of like Whole Foods or the Fresh Market. Do something like that. Help black farmers, right? Help these black farmers achieve land. Once they achieve land and do what they always do, your investment will grow. Let's say that. I mean, oh my gosh. See, this is why I say I got a lot to vent, y'all. I really do. This is why I'm glad I'm venting tonight. I don't like going to bed, frustrated or angry and stuff like that, especially at myself. As an empath, I'm glad I'm doing this right now. Even if it's over a half hour, I don't care. If y'all hear me, I want to say thank y'all. I want to thank y'all for listening to me. If y'all want to comment, please comment. Please like and share. Please subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate that. Because I'm hoping that someday by doing this, I want to reach out to, many people as I can. I'm not going to call y'all followers. I'm calling y'all friends. Okay? So I'm just letting y'all know. Like I said, I'm keeping it real, guys. Okay? So, all right, yeah, I'm flashing right now. But like I said, I feel a whole lot better. I just want to let y'all know, okay? So hopefully I will be back tomorrow, Lord's willing, as we should celebrate Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s birthday on his real birthday. Not the 19th, on his real birthday, y'all. Okay? So, all right. So, y'all take care. Y'all have a good night. I love y'all. Keep us in your prayer. And we keep y'all in prayer as well. For anybody who's sick, I hope y'all feel better. Because even though like I said, I know it's scary that you can't go to the hospital because you worry about finances. Go anyway. God will make a way. God will work it out for y'all. And for those who are, like I said, struggling with wondering how you can pay your bills and stuff, just continue to do what you always do, but don't forget God. He'll make a way for you. All right, just always put Him first, and then things will come to fruition. Okay, so all right, y'all. So like I said, y'all have a good night. Y'all take care. Like I said, hopefully I'll be back tomorrow, Lord's willing. All right, so take care. All right, love y'all. Bye.